Hey guys, we are back again with another episode of The Twist. And on today's episode, we are twisting some cow leg stew. How does it sound? Some cow leg stew. Yes. So you're all welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Chanazi's Twist, and I twist the little things that my mom taught me in her beautiful kitchen. So let's begin, guys. Right? So we have here some fresh cow leg. I'm using just one cow leg, and I'm just gonna slice some onion, season it with some salt, and put it to boil. Okay. So our cow leg has been boiling nicely, and we're gonna let it cook until tender. Right. Um, the duration depends on how tough your cow leg is. These ones here are not that tough, so it didn't take too much time. Right. 10. So in a pot of hot oil, I went in with my sliced onions. Just add in your sliced onions, stir fry until your onions are ready or they look transparent. Then you know that your onions are ready. And then you add in some spring onions. Today I used spring onions. All right. So I added in some spring onions and stir fried. Now, once my onions and spring onions were ready, I went in with my tomato paste. I cooked my tomato paste for about 3 minutes because we need to cook it real good to kill that sour taste. Tomato paste is always very sour. Once that was done, I added in my homemade tomato paste. All right. So I'm going to show you guys how I make my homemade tomato paste anytime soon. So once I added in my tomato paste, my homemade tomato paste, I stirred fried and allowed it to cook on medium heat. Now you need to let your tomatoes cook real good because you don't want to have that sting when you're eating your tomato or your stew, right? So now it's been cooking for a while. I now added in my spices. I added in some thyme and oregano leaves. Then I went in with my homemade green seasoning. Yes. I added in my homemade green seasoning, stirred fried again, and allowed it to continue cooking. So I later on added in my homemade all-purpose dried seasoning and my cow leg broth. Now, if you do not have the homemade seasoning, you can add any seasoning cube of your choice. All right. I also added some salt, stirred everything nicely, and allowed it to continue cooking on medium heat. Okay. You can see the color of our stew is beginning to give nicely. The aroma is aromaing. Then I added some Then I added in some curry powder. So I'm done laughing now. All right. I added some curry powder and I went on to check on my cow leg. I air fried my cow leg. So our cow leg is ready, golden brown. We're gonna go ahead and add it in our stew. So our stew has been cooking nicely. It's time to add in our cow leg. Let's just drop it on cow leg beautifully, gently. Um, stir stir and stir nicely. Once you stir nicely, then go ahead and cover your pot and let it continue cooking. Now you need to let it cook on very low heat so that your cow leg absorbs the spices and the ingredients from your stew. All right. So I tasted and adjusted my salt. I needed to adjust the salt, so I did that already. Okay, guys. So you can see that our stew is bubbling really good. Now I dropped in my scotch bonnet pepper and then I also dropped in some sliced herbs. So here you've got some spring onions and you've got some celery and parsley. All right. So I mixed everything nicely and allowed it again to continue simmering. Now at this stage, I'm just simmering. I'm just cooking it on low heat. All right, guys. Okay. Then we have to go on with some veggies. I love to add a little bit, a bit of veggies in my stews sometimes. So I just added some carrots today. add in your carrot and stir. You know, once we start adding our veggies, then we are almost there because our veggies, if you know me, you know that my veggies are always crunchy. All right. But if you do not love them crunchy, you can allow them to cook a little bit longer. All right. So I'm going to add in some sliced bell peppers. I'm using the green bell pepper. Once I add my green bell pepper, I'll just let it cook again, simmering. A reminder, it's on very low heat. So I'm just going to let it cook again for about 30 to 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then our stew is ready. Right. So this is what we've got at the end of the day. It's time to enjoy our stew. You can enjoy it with anything. So I'm having it with some rice. I had some rice and some avocado salad, but I didn't show you how to cook rice. I mean, we all know how to cook rice, to boil rice. So yeah, I had it with some rice and some avocado salad. It was so yummy. It was so delicious, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thanks for your encouragement. I appreciate you all. Please do not forget to like, comment, and share the video. And as always, do not forget to be kind to people around you and to those who hurt you. That's very important. Be kind to them. Bye.